Punk needs to leave again. Everything was going good in WWE, but no, CM Punk had to bring his lanky, tattooed A-double snakes back to the place that he left 12 years ago to become a UFC fighter. Then he went wrestling for AEW. Things didn't go well there, so what did he say? Oh, I'm CM Punk. I want to make some more money. I want to go to WWE and start taking spots. And that's what he did. He came in, he took a hot, steamy, piping crap all over Sami Zayn's title reign. And the question is why? Why would WWE even bring CM Punk back to begin with? Not only that, why would they let him main event not one, but 2 WrestleManias? If you want to include the first one, it was a Saturday main event. It was still main event. But this one, it was Sunday. So he dang sure main evented that one. So why would they do that? After all the stuff he said about them and things of that nature, he went on a smear campaign. And every time he opened his mouth about WWE, it wasn't nothing good he had to say about it. So you telling me that this man is coming back to WWE after saying all the things he said, and now they put the rocket on his back, and he has a title now. He done won both titles since he been back within under 3 years. I just don't understand. Because CM Punk has proven time and time again that he is one of the biggest draws in professional wrestling today. The man is a superstar. He is undeniable. All right? When CM Punk enters the building, the room explodes. And when you're in Chicago, it gets a little louder. One would argue that he only get big pops in Chicago. That's not true. I went to the show in the deepest of South, in the bowels of Alabama. Not saying I live there, I was at the show there. He came out, the crowd sang the song word from word. You had to be there. No, they're looked at as a bunch of sharecroppers or whatever like that, but no, it was a lot of cult of personalities going on, and people was waiting outside to see him before he got to the building and waiting to see him when he exited the building. I know this because I was one of them, all right? I was in there singing, look in my eyes, what do you see? Yeah, I might have put a little bit too much mustard on it. I ain't do the cult of extra meat and cheese like Cornette, but I sang the song and I've been waiting a long time. I've been waiting since 2011 to sing that song alone with CM Punk entrance music. I'm glad they finally starting to do that because look, be that as it may, regardless of how you feel about them, regardless of what reservations, that you have about CM Punk and people calling him the new Hulk Hogan. I mean, look, man. Hulk Hogan, you say what you got to say about him, but at the end of the day, he was a businessman. And CM Punk is a businessman. He said from the very beginning, that he's not there to make friends, he's there to make money. Did y'all not believe him when he said that? Come on, man. When somebody says something like, he's always kept it a buck his whole career. So if he says something, you might want to take his word for it because his word is bond. All right? Like, that's what it is. So if you didn't believe him when he said it, that's on you. He's a businessman. He has an old school mentality. Yes, he comes from the indie tape trading scenes, a Ring of Honor, and all that back in the day in the Midwest. But you got to understand, this man was driving around Harley Race at one point. So what do you think those conversations was like with him and Cole Cabana? I hate they're not friends anymore, but that's what they got going on. It sucks because I love the Second City Saints coming up. But hey, I can't, things happen. He feel how he feel about it. But he drove around Harley Race, man. Man, they probably had all type of conversations. We all know Harley Race was the man. So although he come from that indie scene, he has that old school mindset. And if you think about it, he ain't always been the most athletic person in the world too. So he really had to, like, he does some spectacular athletic things, but overall, like, his working style is of that old school. And now that he is on the other side of 40, leaning more towards 50, you're going to see him working that style More. Notice how I'm saying work, not wrestle. Yes, he's a great wrestler, but he's an even greater worker, man. Like CM Punk, he has it. Like that match he had with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. I don't even know what number it was the one that this year him and Roman Reigns main evented. That was crazy. And like we've been so like conditioned, like a lot of people was hating on the match because it was just them two just going out there hitting, just going out there and bang, just you know what I mean, just them two, middle of the ring, some outside stuff, but middle of the ring. And we've been so conditioned to all these type of run-ins coming in like during main event matches. That's what we've been conditioned to. Usually WrestleMania is like you got to have the big moments. It's always the big run-ins or what have you. But no, it was none of that. It was just two guys going out there hitting and had the crowd engaged for it the whole time. I might go back and watch that match today because honestly, that's probably one of the best WrestleMania main events I've seen in a while since Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. So look, regardless how you feel about CM Punk, man, he is not a Hulk Hogan. He is not nothing. He is a Phillip Brooks. He is CM Punk, Charles Montgomery Punk, Pepsi Phil, Cookie Monster Punk, whatever you want to call him. One of the most decorated professional wrestlers in the entire world for over the last 26 years. All right? So let's not act like we just hate CM Punk now when we've been screaming his name at these shows since 2014. All right. So we CM Punk. Now that y'all got CM Punk, y'all want to talk smack about CM Punk, CM Punk. I got a chant for y'all. Y'all can shut the front door because I don't curse. So look, let it cook. We all said how we want to see Cody versus CM Punk anyway, and that's what we're getting in SummerSlam. So look, man, let it breathe, take it easy. Sami Zayn will get his time to shine again. Like I'm just happy that he won it. He got a chance to touch the championship. So you know what I mean. Let's just see where this goes. Like not too much on CM Punk because we're not gonna act like we weren't all his biggest fans at one point, and we still are his biggest fans. So enough with all the slander, man. And like I always say, it's enough negative things being said about pro wrestling today. Dare to be different. Be positive. Smart Henry. World's strongest smart. And before I say I'm out, if you like what you listened to, if you like what you heard, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. A lot of people just stop at 30 seconds in and read me for filth. But if you made it this far, thank you. And if you like what you're hearing, like, subscribe, and comment. If nothing else, I'm out.